Well, welcome back, everybody. This is again Bear's Rod Shop, and this week we'll be spending all the week, Monday through Friday, here in the trim shop, still on that '59 Ford 300 Custom, and this will be picking up from Friday. So I will probably go ahead and keep this as part three, continued from Friday. May make it four. Like I said before, there's going to be probably 10, 12 little short videos on this DYI for tutorial for beginners wanting to do their own upholstery work. I did mention also please visit Sid Shavers over at his website on YouTube, and also on the Bob Tops there in California. He is very thorough at showing you layouts, sewing, etc. Numerous videos there. You can get a thumb drive now from him, you beginners. Again, like I said, back in 96, 7, 8, they come in very handy when I started in the upholstery business. And I started because now I'm not cheap, but I'm not paying $10,000 for a street rod interior. And that's how I got started doing my own. And then others liked what I did, and just led on, and now we have a following customer base for over 20 years. Today is going to be, you'll see behind me here, I went ahead, on Friday I was not going to put the scrim 1/8 inch behind the cloth, but it's getting harder and harder for suppliers. They don't hardly sell the old original cheesecloth that would help protect from the cotton wanting to poke through because of the stems in the cotton, even 2080 as I mentioned on Friday or even in Thursday. So I went ahead and scrimmed these. This morning we'll be trimming off this salvage, and I want to show you how I trim the salvage. It's very critical to me that it's done right. Let's see if we cannot zoom down here a little bit and get over towards the table. Get y'all in here very well. I'll lay the cloth piece down for now. Now, this material doesn't like to be cut with super sharp scissors. It needs the ones with little, alligator type jaws in it. Barely can see them because these are well used, and all I use these for is cutting the foam. So that being said, let's get us down here where we can see a little better. And I take you can start in the middle, you can start anywhere, but you want to cut in at an angle. You don't want to cut straight. You want that foam to disappear back in underneath. And let's take a few minutes to see if y'all can see this. See, I'm cutting it at almost a 30-degree angle. I want that foam to not interfere with the sewing of the other materials together, because it will cause you havoc and grief. And then again, and we'll cut this. You can see that I did not have to serge these, because this being the vinyl. But you'll see the crow's marks, and I can definitely see them just fine. Now, like on that cloth, I had to make little tiny white marks right on the edge, because once I put that scrim on, of course, everything and all my efforts on the back disappeared. You'll see here also, we've labeled with some just regular cheap tape. We know this is going in the driver's pile. We don't want to mix these up. Very easy, you could pick up the wrong piece. So everything is going to be separated. And let's finish trimming this out. Again, very critical that you get that foam back underneath there. If this was a 1/4 and 1/2 inch foam, you definitely want to cut almost to the threads. So this is well trimmed back. Hopefully you can see this all right. And it's not going to interfere when I lay the next piece on. Now I do get some welting, and that welting along these edges will kind of fight you if the foam is sticking out. Make sure no loose threads. I got one sticking up here. It'll be trimmed off so it doesn't want to bunch up. And then we'll sew this on on the long stitch to each piece that it belongs to. Let's get this back up here and zoom out. And we sew these on, and then I'll come back after I make sure there is no puckers anywhere, and I'll re-sew it again. You hear a lot of people say, well, did you double sew my seat covers? Well, that's just normal business. Most trimmers, you know, they'll do it and they'll set their stitch fine and do it one time. And me, I don't like any seams that when you start even stretching or setting or owning the car, then you say, well, man, my seams are loose. No, don't leave the shop with a loose seam. So Saturday I did get in, I'm gonna make Saturday my Jeep and Dodge day. We worked almost all day on the D250, for those that are watching on that videos, and got it just running fine. Gonna have to drop the transmission pan, inspect it. It didn't want to move on its own without force, and then of course it was real low on fluid. The gasket was leaking, so I stopped. I got the new filters and everything on the way back in yesterday from town, and they'll have to set till Saturday, and then we'll take and drop that transmission pan and make sure if I see any metal, it's off and out of there and gone to the transmission guy. I don't have time. I am covered up. Yes, I could rebuild my own, but it's going over to a good dear gentleman that is good with these Mopar transmission here locally, and I know he'll take care of business. So that being said, please again, thumbs up. This is going to be a short one today. I'm going to move on once these are trimmed and in the pile. Then I'll go to the bottom, and I'll be showing some of that maybe later this afternoon or tomorrow on the bottom bench seat part. And then I'll move over to the back. Since the solos are for the front, I'll move over to the back, and then I'll get all that material cut out and scrimmed for the rear bench seat, backrest and bottom. So y'all keep coming back if you like these videos and they're educational or they help, and please comment. I'd like to have some new subscribers on this, and give me your feedback if we're helping you. You can see this cloth laying over here. Yeah, you think it's all loose as a goose. Well, it is. There's no glue on it. But once this cover's on, she will slide right over the cotton nice. And then there will be that, again, no holes going through this. And it gives just a nice, not only fit, but it's going to make this real durable. So, again, this is Bear's Rod Shop, and we will try to get better videos as soon as I can afford a better camera and audio and lighting. My daughter's got a really nice camera. Love to talk her out of it. I don't think that's going to happen. So now I got to catch up to speed with her. Brian over Metal Shaper, wonderful video on that Prairie Gold, that CJ5 going out in the care it took to crate that. The time you took with the owners is unreal, and it was shipped off perfectly. I think I sent you a real nice comment. I'd have got a Penske truck. No, I would have not tied you up as long, but looked like you and Maria were enjoying getting that project off and to the owners, and then on to your other projects. So again, thumbs up to you guys. And yeah, I pass that Jeep every day when I walk between it and the Alaskan camper, and I'm going, man, I got to get on this thing. Come back and see us. God bless.